What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and today we're just doing back and biceps. So I will be doing my pull-up section outside, but I do want to say a few things. The damn weight kept hitting the pull-up stand. I had the worst set of my life at my first set. It was cold as hell outside, which is gonna make me weaker, okay? And I'll show you what I mean, alright? You'll see. But right here, as you can see, I'm just warming up. And I want to say this too, alright? I know I'm wearing controlled insanity. I don't care, okay? I don't care. I know I'm not 200 pounds. I know I'm not big. But the shirt is cool as hell, so I'm going to wear it. And it looks super cool on dips and looks super cool while doing pull-ups. It looks sick. So right here, I'm strapping up. I just flashed the 45. I wanted to give 45 a go a plate as my first set because that's what I do at the gym. Boy, this set was so bad. Like, you'll see right here. Had a little camera adjustment. Dude, first off, I couldn't even hold it at the width that I wanted it to. And then it starts hitting the little bar at the bottom. And then I switch my grip. It's still hitting the thing. I can't have my legs forward. I did horrible reps. Like, this set did not go how I wanted it to. When I'm at a normal gym, I can rep out a plate for like 7 or 5. And it's just horrible, man. Like, I really didn't like this set. And then my hands were cold and dry. Like, it was terrible, bro. And yes, in my next set, I did drop the weight. I didn't want to do a plate, and I was able to put the weights behind my feet, which made it way better, but I still didn't feel stable while doing it. This is probably a one-time thing. I don't know if I'll ever do pull-ups here again, like weighted pull-ups. Normal pull-ups feel okay, but I'm more of a lat pull-down guy because of the stability it has. I'm like a lat pull-down warrior, man. I do 205 for 7 on lat pull-down, which is like a 40-pound pull-up. I should have done 40 pounds, now that I think about it. In this next... Gosh, man, why? Why can't I speak? In this next session, in this next part, I'm just killing time. Oh, look at how fast I did those dips. Because I'm just waiting till I can do my next set of pull-ups in the cold. This sucked, man. I'll throw in some like random clips of me in the background. I think I walked... Yep, there I am. Alright. I think I grabbed the soccer ball, man. Alright, okay, we're gonna skip to the next set. God damn it. Oh, look at that move. I really don't have much to say for these pull-up sets. Like, they just felt terrible. This did feel way better, though, because I had the weights, like, on my hamstrings right there. You could see. And these felt way better. I better not hear anybody say that I'm half-repping these, alright? I'm not half-repping. These are good lat reps. Like, for your lats, these are good reps. I don't care what anybody says. Search up how, like, Dorian does it, or just how people with big lats do it. You're supposed to, like, pull with your elbows down to your hips, which is what I was doing. I advise you give it a try, okay? Alright, here's what I'm talking about. You could see he brings the bar, like, to his eyes, or a little, like, lower than that. That's kind of what I was doing, or what I go for when I do the lat pull-down. I do it just like him. I know the pull-ups were not pretty or anything, but they were still hitting my lats. I know they weren't that good, but you have to try that form. Like, ever since I've been doing that, my lat pull-down has been getting stronger, like, little by little. And so have my muscle-ups. Once again, I'm just killing time, bro. If you know this video, you know this video. It's so retarded, bro. I should probably say dumb. I'm sorry. On to my last set here. I was just happy to be done, if I'm being honest. So, now we're going to get into biceps, which is my favorite part of the day. I hate upper back growing. I'm going to talk more about that later. Like, that's my biggest enemy. Alright, now I look like a creepy pedo in the corner right there, but I am basically just hyping myself up. When you are lifting by yourself, you have to think you are the strongest person in the world, because nobody is there to hype you up. You have to believe in yourself, bro. And I always talk to myself before my sets, so that's what I was doing. Even bent over, I'm still talking to myself. If I didn't mute it, you would hear me talking to the camera. So I went for a plate, actually. So this is a PR. I've never tried a plate. And the thing I love about lifting is trying something new and then repping it out unexpectedly. I hit it for 3, and then of course the 4th rep is a cheat rep. But this is what I love about lifting. I never could have believed that I'm repping a plate out on curls, man. Like with good form too. Not the last rep, but you know what I mean. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go, bro. Alright, so I changed the camera angle because I wanted a better one. I didn't like that old one. So I dropped down to 40 on each side. And this is a nice set. I liked it. I like the scenery. I love how the shirt looks. And this was the most intense set of the entire workout session right here. I thought I had a nice hard like long rep for my last rep, but I didn't end up getting it. So then I had to do a cheat curl. I just absolutely loved how this looked. On to our next bicep workout. I only do 2 because you only need 1 curl and then 1 hammer curl. So today I went with standing dumbbell hammer curl. But I want to talk about something else. I don't know why, but when I was in the basement, it was so quiet. Because when I record, I don't listen to music. So in that basement, just dead quiet. You know when you're in a room and you can hear the blood in your ear and your own heartbeat? It was that quiet down there. And it felt so unreal because I've been down there since I was a sophomore working on myself, grinding. So it was just a different feeling being down there lifting, and especially doing the curl. Like it being the curl was perfect. Alright, gonna start it now. I was a little upset about the set because when I lift at Planet Fitness, I grabbed the 45s and I repped that out for like 4 or 5. So it means I had to grab 40s because I only have 40s in my basement. And I had to do 10 reps. And if you don't know me, I don't like doing high reps because that generates more fatigue and just a waste of time. Like, why not just do 6 reps that are really hard instead of doing 10? And man, can we talk about how chopped I am on that when I'm curling with my right? Jesus Christ. Sorry, I'll put a photo of me locked in. Man, I be feeling like clavicular, man. Looks are such a crazy important thing in your life. It's actually crazy. We gotta speak on that in a separate video, man. I can make a whole video on that, but I won't, alright? It's okay. We are just currently dumbbell hammer curling and chilling, man. I don't know what the hell I was saying right here. I'm just like chatting, you could see, but I'm just chilling, alright? Now, we need to talk about how hard geometry dash is getting. Like, geez, man. Just a random filler thing. But why is Nutra 115 on the list? Like, what the hell, man? I'm never beating a new hardest. Like, it's genuinely over for me, and I feel like I can't even click. Oh, look at me in the camera. Like, why? I think I already said this, but I only do 2 sets on biceps. I don't know if I said that, but here's my second set. I mean, just like the first set, except on my left arm, I had better form. Like, I wasn't moving my upper arm with my left arm, but I was with my right arm. And then when I noticed that, I tried without like moving my upper right arm, and I literally failed it. You could see how fast my rep was with my right arm, and then I just couldn't get it on the next rep. It's actually insane. You'll see right here. Onto the worst part of the back and biceps day. So that's what I immediately opened up with, by the way. I was just spouting about how mad I am that I had to do this. I just don't like how upper back rowing feels. For me personally, it feels like the most annoying muscle to hit. I don't know why gyms don't have T-bar rows. Like, every single gym should have a T-bar row, because then you don't have to do a Kelso shrug paired with a rear delt or just do a bad upper back row machine in Planet Fitness. I use the Easy Bar to row because my bar is too big. And also, shout out Echo Vision straps, man. Also, I was really mad on this set because I undershot, so I did so many reps, and I was so mad because I already hate this exercise. You know, when you do more reps, you gotta work harder, so it's stupid. And then I ended up doing some shrugs. Like, I wanted to stop in the middle of the set. When I was like 12, I'm like, bro. And then I'm like, let me just rep it up and get this done. Get this over with. And then out of habit, I did some shrugs. Because that's what I started shrugging instead of doing an upper back row. And then, dude, I was feeling my hamstrings because, you know, they're stretched in that portion where you're bent over. So it just felt like garbage. For my second set, I decided to add 7.5 pounds. And I think I only ended up doing like 10 reps this time. We'll see now. Because I didn't want to do 16 reps again or 15 reps. And this felt way better, of course. And then I ended it off with shrugs. My actual back day at Planet Fitness is lat pull down. I do a dumbbell bench curl, a hammer curl. And then I do upper back shrugs, rear delt katanas, forearm curls, and then I ended off with the ab crunch. That's my actual back day. And that back day has been working really well for me. If you watched the video to the end, thank you once again. Here's a little surprise. There's my dog. My dog also, back when I was a sophomore, a weaker version of me. He's a hero, man. Look at him running around, going down the stairs and crap. Damn. Like and subscribe.